If we talk about ASEAN, we always think about well-known countries like Singapore, Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia, or if we are Cambodians, we might think about our country, Cambodia. Today, however, my team is going to present all of you guys about one country that is not really mentioned about. That is Brunei. Hello everyone, my name is Farath. Today, I will be joined by my two other group members, Mr. Chhengleang and Mr. Sokleng, to specifically tell you about Brunei, one of the members of ASEAN. The main points that we are going to discuss in this video today are geography, politics, which will be responsible by Mr. Sokleng, while my responsibility will be about the Bruneian economy and culture. Last but not least, Mr. Chhengleang will be talking about the latest news from Brunei. Without any further delay, let's start.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about Brunei. Brunei is a country located in Southeast Asia, which shares its border with Malaysia. Brunei has a total size of 5,765 square kilometers. As you can see in the picture, the country is separated into two parts, which make it almost surrounded by Malaysia. Brunei has a political system of absolute monarchy, where the Sultan of Brunei, the king, is both the head of state and the head of the government. In other words, the king of Brunei, Hassanal al-Bolkiah, holds the absolute power without being restricted by written law, legislature, or custom. Although the king has absolute powers, there are also another political party in the country, which is National Development Party. However, it has only a few activities, small memberships, has no formal political roles, and is unable to challenge the monarch's power in any meaningful way. There was also another party called Brunei National Solidarity Party, which was aimed to create a government chosen by the citizen, promote freedom of speech, and the fair and equitable distribution of wealth. However, in 2008, the party was deregistered without any explanation.
Alright, so next we are going to go to the economy of Brunei. So first of all, what we need to know is that Brunei is a developed country. And among all the countries in ASEAN, Brunei has the second highest human development index. Only Singapore that is higher. And if we talk about the GDP of Brunei, 90% of the overall GDP is about natural gas and oil. Surprisingly, Brunei is the fourth largest producer of oil in Southeast Asia. It also produces approximately 25.3 million cubic meters of liquefied natural gas per day, making Brunei the ninth largest gas exporter in the world. However, Brunei depends heavily on imports such as agricultural products, vehicles, and electrical products from other countries. Additionally, Brunei imports 60% of its food. Of that amount, around 75% come from other Asian countries. And my last point is about the culture. If we talk about the culture in Brunei, more than 80% of the people of the total population, they are Muslims. As a result, the sale and public consumption of alcohol is banned.
Beyond natural resource for economic growth, Brunei has also experienced three main events nationally and internationally. In the first place, youth unemployment has become a main issue for this nation. According to IMF 2019 country report, the youth unemployment rate increased from 25.3% to 28.9%, the highest among ASEAN member states. Most young people expect a job with high income, job security to work with the governments that leads to increase the rate itself. The government then decided to launch Vision 2035 in 2027, aiming to diversify the economy to create more employment in sectors other than energy and upgrade the skill of the labor force. Brunei has also earned the global attention once after trying to implement the laws that punish homosexuality and adultery offenses with stoning to death in April 2019. The international community reacted negatively, thinking it is a sign of human rights violations. Before the implementations, the United Nations also warns that the laws contravene Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which was ratified by Brunei itself in 2006. In the regional issue, Brunei is also involved in South China Sea dispute. After gaining independence from Britain in 1984, it asserted the right to own a small rectangular part of the territory in the South China Sea based on exclusive economic zone, which is described in the United Nations Convention for the Law of the Sea. Brunei is often referred as a silent claimant because it does not really occupy any maritime features like Iceland or maintain a military presence unlike the other involving parties. This led to a lot of questions and assumptions about Brunei's silent attitude to the dispute. This Orange Kingdom is believed to less engage in the issue due to economic reliance on China, such as investment and major Chinese-funded infrastructure projects. Oil reserves have been declining, which affect government budgets. Therefore, this reflects Brunei's effort to maintain a balance between asserting its claims and maintaining its strong ties with China for long-term gain.